Jared with Fusion Rehab and Wellness. And with today's pandemic and everything that we're dealing with in the world today, I wanted to show you a video that you can use with your household goods to work out with, because I know we're limited on supplies right now. A lot of places are shelter in place, so people are staying home. And then also too, people don't have really the money to spend right now as they would like to. So today I'm going to show you how to use household goods to work out with. So we have a broom, we have a 5-gallon bucket, we have a 2-pound bag of rice, and we have 2 cans of beans. Stretching exercises, and we are going to do those with a household broom. So typically when we stretch, we typically like to stretch 20 to 30 seconds. We typically like to do 3 or 4 times. So for stretching the shoulders, we can take it out to the side, push with the opposite hand, come up to as far as you feel comfortable, hold, and then come back down 3 or 4 times. So we can do that out to the side. We can do that out to the front. And then also too, we can do that to the rear. So that's a good way to stretch the shoulder and mobilize the shoulder. And then after the stretches, we can go into the strengthening aspect of it. So what we will do with that, we will get the cans of beans, and ways to strengthen with this. These are 16 ounces, so we have 1-pound cans. Ways that we can do this, typically with our strengthening exercises, we like to typically do around 3 sets of 10, so about 30 repetition. So with those, what we can do is we can do forward raises to shoulder height and then back down. And that's a good way to strengthen the front of the shoulders. We can do lateral raises out to the side. That's a good way to strengthen the outer shoulders, the deltoids. And we can do bicep curls for our biceps. And like I said before, we like to typically do about 3 sets of 10, about 30 repetitions with those. Okay, next we're gonna do a back exercise using the cans once again in a fixed chair, a leg chair. I would not recommend using a rolling chair because you do not want this chair to slide out from underneath of you. So we'll do a back exercise using the chair and the can. You can place your hand on the arm of the chair, leaning forward, and then coming up. And these are called bent over rows. And this is a good exercise to stabilize our shoulder blades and our upper back. And once again, I would recommend 3 sets of 10, 30 repetitions, 1 to 2 times a day. Next exercise, we'll sit in a chair actually and do something called a shoulder press, a military press. So with that, what we do is we widen the elbows out, sit up nice and tall, and come up like so with both arms, shoulders at the same time. It's only about a 1-second hold at the top and then down nice and slow. 3 sets of 10. Okay, next exercise, we will use a broom once again. We're gonna use a 2-pound bag of rice, and we are gonna tape that rice to the broom. So we have a weighted object here now. And with that, there's 2 exercises that we can do with this one. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do bicep curls with it together at the same time. So palms are forward, standing nice and tall, elbows are tucked to your side. You're gonna bring up and back down. Once again, typically about 30 repetition, about a 1-second hold up top and then down nice and slow. So that's for our bicep, the muscles in the front of the arm. Secondly, we can do tricep extensions, and these are the muscles in the back of the arm. And now with this exercise, we can take the bar behind our head and then straighten our elbows out for tricep extensions. We're gonna use the 5-gallon bucket, and we're gonna put our weighted objects into the bucket. So we have the 2-pound bag of rice, and we will use 2 to 1-pound cans of beans. So that's 4 pounds that we have within the bucket, and we're gonna do some squats with this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold the bucket out in front of us, feet about shoulder width apart, toes are forward, and what we are gonna do is we're gonna lean back, and then we're gonna come back up. Try to avoid bringing your knees too far forward, almost like you're sitting back into a chair. Do not worry about going too deep. And then come back up. So 3 sets of 10 on those, about 30 repetitions.